So how come it takes 3 weeks to swap a subframe? Well, to give you guys an update, remember when I said the previous subframe that I had wasn't gonna be a big deal, just needed to swap the rear cover? It turns out that actually the subframe was from a JDM SR20DE Silvia. And the problem with that is those Silvias use an R180 rear differential. This is an R200. So long story short, it didn't fit. It turned into me having to go back to the guy that I bought it from, swap it out with this one. 3 weeks later, here we are. So now this is going back in and I can finally get this thing aligned and to the racetrack. Yes, right before the season's over, but that's how it goes. By now, you all know the playbook. I drove the S14 over to NV Auto and it was so far out of whack that the drive over was actually scary. The rear end felt super twitchy, but one look at the amount of rear toe out explains exactly why. Nam wasted little time dialing it back to spec and even redid the front alignment since I raised the car a bit. Now that's service. The final specs are as follows. Both the front and rear toe are at 0, which the hope is that it'll keep the handling balance as neutral as possible with a slight oversteer tendency. Front camber was set to 3 degrees negative as it seems like a good starting point, and the rear at 2.5 degrees negative so the tires have a good contact patch in the corner. Until tire temps are taken, I really won't know how well the camber works, but this is a solid setup to start with for any 240SX. And with that, Project GripS14 is officially ready to hit the track. My goodness, it's been a long time coming.